Good day, everybody. Welcome back for another episode in our series of Medieval Dynasty. Now, in our previous episode, we explained to you guys the best way to start when you move your settlement, and the best way to start, and then also how I go about in planning where I am going to put what. So this is what we did in our previous episode. In this episode, if you didn't watch the previous episode, and there's a whole lot of you that did not watch the previous episode, go back, watch the previous episode to see how I go about to plan to put stuff down where I think it should go. Now in this episode, we are going to start a build and the building process, and then also the relocation. Obviously, whatever we need to build here and whatever we build here, we need to go back to our original settlement and destroy that. However, there are certain aspects in that settlement that we are going to keep there. I'm thinking of leaving the farm, or at least a farm there. The current fields that's there, the barn, the farm shed. So leave all those things there, and then also in this area here we built a new farm shed. So that, as far as I can remember, we last time checked and there were a couple of things in here which we did not take, as far as I can remember. So let's just, we did not. Here's a couple of leather. So let's just take the leather. We can put all this in our donkey, because we've got our donkey here, and then we'll wait for, then we built the storage, resource storage, and after we build the resource storage, obviously, then we will have access to everything that we need to build the rest of the settlement. And that is also the reason, and that's what I said in our last episode. This is where we need to start, and that is the first thing that we need to build would obviously now be the resource storage. So here's another bow. Don't think there's anything else in here. Doesn't look like that. Yes, nothing here. And yes, a few arrows, stone arrows. We might just keep these arrows and later on go sell them, because we don't use stone arrows, but we can go and sell that. So let's take that. And we definitely will never say no to healing potions. Right, that's that. So let's go and let's start to do the first thing, and that is our resource storage. So we only have a wooden hammer, but that's fine. I don't think we've got any bronze hammers with us. No, we don't. Here we've got a copper hammer, so we might use the copper hammer as soon as this wooden hammer is done, but it's almost full, so we definitely need some stones for the resource storage, and I am pretty sure that will be this guy here. So we only have 2 stones, so we need another 12. What do we have here? 14, so that will be enough stones for here. So let's start doing this thing, and then obviously after this we do need some planks also. I believe and hopefully we did take some planks in our donkey, because we, in our preparations, we would have maybe thought about that. Do we have? Yes, we've got 95 planks, so we do have some planks here. If we definitely do require planks for the roof, if I am not mistaken. So we need 8 more logs. What do we have here? Can we 32? That is almost, I think that's, let's take this. That should, oh, now we are overweight. So let's drop a few of these. Let's just turn around this way. No. And let's drop a few of these. In fact, let's drop this. No. X will work. Leather, let's drop the leather. We are still overweight. Let's drop the meat. And now we are okay. So we can do this. And let's start building this resource storage up. Yeah, and there we are done with the resource storage. And now because we are done with the resource storage, now we've got access to all the resources and we can start putting our things in here. And because we have another resource storage, now we have enough storage space, and that sort of help also with our issue with storage space. So the next thing that we need to build, because we are going to need planks to do the smithy, we would probably, the next thing we need to do is the woodshed, because on the woodshed we have, we can then do some planks. Look at this bird here. Oh, my word. Yeah, so we need storage, access to planks, and we can probably check to see how much planks we do have, but I don't think we have a lot of planks in storage here. So we will most certainly have to make some planks. So let's put the fur in here, and let's put the leather in here for now. The meat we can put in here. That's fine. This is what we need to eat. The sticks we can put in here. The 4 stones. There's another lot of stones that's laying on the road, so we can we later on will use that. So let's just see how many, if any, sticks we have here. Straw, so not sticks, planks. So we've got 77 plus what we have in the donkey. So I think we are quite okay with regards to planks. We might now have less because we took 50. So we, well, yeah, so we only have 45, but I'm pretty sure we've got enough planks. So this is for the smithy. But I think the first thing, this is the house for the smithy guy. And this will be the simple house, and this would be the woodshed. So we require 8 stones, and that is also, that's something that I would like to talk about, and that's this new update. I really like this update. If you are enriched of storage, then you don't have to have the resources on your inventory. It takes it directly from the storage. So as you guys can see, stone we require 8. We've got nothing on us, but there's 36 stone and storage, and that's why as soon as we start building, that will take the resources straight from the resource storage. And that's another reason why it is a good thing to first put up the resource storage, because it makes it so much easier to build the other stuff around it. All right, so that hammer was done. So now we've got the woodworking station done. I don't believe we will put these fences up. I just put these fences up in our planning session to make sure that we have these things far enough apart from each other so that we can put a fence between them. So the next thing we can do, we've got that. The next thing we can do is the smithy. And then the thing after that, maybe we can also do this. Let's do the extraction shed. Maybe this is a good thing to also do, because we do have somebody that work on the extraction shed. So we can, as soon as we can, then we can bring the person that's working in this shed to this area here. So let's just finish this thing off. And that one here. We've got a little bit of straw, but not a lot. But we've got enough to finish off this thing here. That one is done. Some straw there. There's not 2 and 1 and there. And then we put this one up. Oh, we need to put logs on both sides. That one and the log. Here we need a log here. And here we need some logs. Here we need some logs. And the last one, we need some logs here. And this one is done. We put this fireplace here so that we can at least sleep at night, because we don't have a house or anything here. The idea is for me to put the main house or our house. I am thinking of putting our house in this area here so that we have a view to the waterfall here, and then maybe we can put another resource storage in this area here, and in this area on this side we can do all the other stuff like the kitchen, the sewing hut and all those other things, and then also the main town and the town center also somewhere in this area here. So this is what I'm planning to do going forward. What I also like about this area is here, all these rock faces here. It's easy to get limestone, and limestone we would need to insulate the houses. Obviously the houses that we're going to bring down, we're going to lose half of the resources. But yeah, and the reason why I'm thinking of leaving the farm on that side is simply because of the seasons. We might have to, if we plan to move the plots here, we're going to lose maybe all those trees that we planted. So we might just leave, and it's for that reason why I want to leave the farms and the fields there that we currently have there. But we can build another farm here with a windmill and everything. We won't put a windmill up that side, but we will most certainly put a windmill up in our main settlement. So the next thing, as I said, would be the smithy. So that's his house, and this is the smithy. So we need, we only have 20 stone, but there's stones in the road. So let's go. And it's not a problem if we don't have enough stone, because that is one of the reasons why I came here, is because now from here we can build, when we build a mine, we can go in here and mine, but even now we can go in and mine and we can get some stone. So that is not a problem, and that is one of the advantages being close to the mine. And that is also why we moved to this area here. As I said, if you guys didn't watch a previous video, then go watch it. We explained exactly why we wanted to come here, and also why we start the way that we start building this area. So there is not much other than building here. So we will finish a couple of buildings, and then we can go and see what we can do on the other side, because with a lot of buildings that we're going to have and end up with, it's going to chase up our tax that we need to pay to the king. So we will have to go and destroy some of those buildings on that side, I would think, rather sooner than later. Right, so the smithy is done, so at least now we can put some I don't think we have got any access to so we've got only 2 copper ores, but we don't have any bars here, so we will have to go back to our main settlement for now and go and grab some of the bronze bars and stuff if we have in storage of that. So this is the workshop. We don't have a house for the workshop. I'm just wondering if we should put the workshop here. We might have to not put the workshop here. We might even thinking of putting the workshop at the back somewhere here, but then it is kind of hidden. But we have some space at the back here, so we might do the workshop here and then put the house of the workshop right here in front. We might do that, yes. So we can maybe put the workshop here, put the house of the workshop that owns the workshop here. Then at least we utilize this area behind the storage. And then we can make our communal section here. We can put our campfire here. We can put a couple of those double benches around the campfire. And we can also put down the well in this area here. So kind of in the middle of the small settlement. It's not really a small settlement, and the small section of our valley, which is almost like, if you want to call it this, the industrial section of our valley. So it is getting nighttime, and so we can sleep. We are still okay for food. So where is that fire? We've got a fire, a campfire somewhere. Yeah, yes, our campfire. So let's light this thing up and let's sleep to the morning. And then in the morning we can carry on. And the other reason, and another why for us, why we came here, is because of this. We need our technology to get up to 5,000. So we are like 400 and some odds still short, because we want to build this guy here. That's one of the main reasons why we moved here. Yes, we made plans in our main settlement to change things around and rebuild things, but as I said in our previous video, go back and watch. The mines from where we are there is quite a distance away. And in this case, the mines are right here. We are right at the mine, so we don't have to go far. We will most probably deeper in the game, we might have some mines everywhere on the map if we need to do so. I believe we will. And then with each mine, there will maybe, if it's not a level 2, at least maybe a level 1 resource storage, and there will be also a simple house level 1 at all of them, just to that the guys don't walk too far when they have to go to work. So let's build this house. This house is obviously, this house will be for the miners, so we can keep, this house will be staying open for a while until we can build the mine. For now, yeah, I don't think we will utilize this house until we can do the mine. So what we are going to do here is, let's go E. And what I want of this is stone. Oh, not that. We want a stone door here. And let's change all these things to stone. Right, so all the walls are changed. Now we can start building. I don't believe that we will have enough stone in our storage, so we might go and collect some stone, because we only have 52 stones, and I think this house will take more than what we have in storage. Right, there our hammer just went, so let's grab this one and put that in slot 4. And let's do 4, and there we go. Yep, as I thought, we will not have enough stone to finish the house. So we will go and run around and collect some stone after we finish the roof. Okay, so let's see. Let's just do this one also. So we need 4 stones here, and we need 2 stones, so it's 6 stones. So we only need 6 stones. So let's go and see if we can quickly collect 6 stones. Alright, 4, 5, and there we got our 6 stones. So let's go finish off that house. I wonder if we start building on this side of the river, if we would still have access to the storage on that side. If we don't, then yeah, then we just have to build a storage, maybe the first thing there, and then we can build the house and everything that goes with it after that. Right, okay, so this house is done. The smithy is done. We don't have anybody also that's working in the smithy, so this house can stay for now. However, we do have someone that's working in this in the woodshed, so it is maybe a good, so we need stone, so we need to run around and collect some stones. I think what we will do is we can quickly run around and collect some stones, but after we collected the stones, I think that is all that we would be have time for in this video. And then we can, in our next video, we can then finish off all the buildings that we have. But to reiterate, The reason why we moved here is we want to get our technology up to 5,000 so that we can start mining and build our mines. That is one of the reasons why we wanted to move. We could have stayed in our old place where we are right now, but then we are too far away from mines and we have to travel too far. Not that it's really a problem, because we could have built the mines and we could have put the resource storage at the mine site itself, and we could put the miners' huts at the mines themselves. So, but yeah, I just think it is easier for us to be, especially if we also want to mine ourselves, because we need to do mining and all that, because we also need to get our skills up. And if we don't mine ourselves, then we're not going to get the skills up that we need. And for that, I'd prefer us also, let's have some water while we are in the water. We do have enough raw meat, so we can cook meat if we need, because we have our little campfire. And so that would not be a problem for us to cook us some meat, or roast. Some roast meat is what they call it. Daisy, don't worry about that. Let's just take that. In the game that I do my planning, it's basically a saved game of this. But I'm way further in that game already than what we are here. There's a guy laying somewhere around here, which you can loot. And I think I also said that in the previous video. So, but I don't see him around here. Then there's a game that my son and myself play as a multiplayer game. So we also got a place in this area here where we start to develop our settlement in this area. And in that shed there, or that house there on top, there's a lady in that house. Apparently, I haven't seen that. I heard that that's what he told me, is that at some point you can talk to her, and then she talk about a ring or a golden ring or something. Now you can find the ring. The ring is in that building, in the windowsill. Now you could either keep the ring, or you can give the ring to her. Now I don't know what you get for giving the ring to her. We will see when we get to that what you're gonna get. Obviously, if you keep the ring, you can maybe give it to your own spouse to get your affection, or to keep your affection up. Or yeah, I don't know what you're gonna get from the woman if you give the ring to her. But we will see when we get to that. If we see the woman in the house, then yes, then we will then we will know. Otherwise, we won't, right? Okay, so we are almost full. We've got quite a few stones already. Let me see, how many do we have? We've got 70 stones. It's not too bad at all. So I actually looked when I was in Pastovia on how big the tavern is. Now it looks like the tavern is about 4 logs wide, if I'm not mistaken. And or 4 logs like deep, and then in the width, sort of from the front, I think it is between 6 or 7 logs wide. So it is quite a big building. And then also the a thing that we also need to have sort of a place for would be the windmill, and it looks like the windmill is about 2 logs by 2 logs around, so 2 logs in all directions all around, but I might also be mistaken. It could be 3, but so if we leave enough space for a 3 by 3, then I believe we will leave enough space for a for the windmill. So I am still trying to figure out where, if we're gonna move our farms to this area, where we actually going to put those farms or the fields, because this area here where I'm in right now, I would like to be almost the main town, in the center of the town, and with a tavern somewhere around this area here, right in the middle. So maybe somewhere here. We do not have a lot of space. Maybe the tavern can be here, with facing this way again, kind of towards the waterfall. Obviously, there's a lot of these trees that we will take out when we start to build. So with the tavern in here in the middle, then we might have all other buildings like the kitchen and the kitchen storage and the sewing hut and all those around the areas around here, and then the houses maybe up there somewhere, and then also around here. So that is the plan, and then we still need to figure out where we are going to go with our farms. I don't believe on that hills there that we will be able to put the fields there, or at least the farms, but that is something that we will explore as soon as we get to that. But yeah, I think for now this is all that we have time for. And guys, yes, I asked in the previous video, and I explained in the previous video, that I am not going to put something up.
It seems I forgot about food.
Ooh.
Again.
I'm hungry. So it's complaining about hunger. So yeah, I'm not going to put something stupid up just to get views, or maybe out of that to get subscribers. Because when you do that and you've done that and you finish, what are you going to put next time? And I'm not going to keep on putting some shit up just to get views. So yeah, for now guys, I believe that is all that we do have time for. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I will see you guys next time. Cheers for now.